Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
On the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On third down, Eason. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
A loss of 7 yards.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tight ends on the Ringo. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Hey, Ripple is T. Check third.
Mahomes now on first down, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Just like that. Mike 8. Yellow. Here we go. Mike 8.
To throw, it's Mahomes. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain
a quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's third down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Pick it up! Check! Attack! Hey, color!
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Able to find Isabella. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the
25 yards
line.
that time. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
You think you gonna get this? Rush in, rush in, rush in. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Here we go, D, get off the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 1st and goal from the 6.
Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Mike 8, Mike 8. Bring it, bring it.
Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, it's Hines, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Stop your whining.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Andy Isabella, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Falcons nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You better bring it.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5.
That's good.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
To go.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou Larry. 15. Check.
They'll try to run with Hines. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 26-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the...
Throwing is Eason. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. And that'll make it 3rd down.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
To throw on 3rd down. Eason going right side here, and that's complete. 20, 10.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Falcons.
Eason's pass complete.
A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talking about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He'll rifle this one deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
That's good.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Panthers 14.
So from the 36 now,
Falcons
1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Mike 8. Mike 8. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Harrison Butker on for the
So
point
simple
after.
math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
We never know just when it's our time and legends are gone and we don't know why. So before they go, look, here go toast. So give them a rose, but they still alive.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. 24 is the mic.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eason. His throw incomplete.
Eason's pass.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Eason off the play fake. He's got his tight end fan, and he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. "38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
It's going to be a long day.
They go play action with Eason. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun is Eason. Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
Eason's
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust.
Atlanta.
Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. Now a first down carry for Harris. Past the 20. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history, and there have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Eason, and that'll be incomplete.
Eason's pass.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Eason into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore, and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30, the 20.
Oh, yeah,
and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Damian Harris, the ball carrier.
Damian Harris,
Atlanta.
his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
For the extra point.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Panthers,
yeah, efficient,
28.
tidy, excellent
Falcons,
words. How about
14.
explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play. Big-time result.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Mike 8. Yeah.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
We own them. Mike 8. Here I come.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now, this is caught inside the 15.
That's good.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 33 yards that time. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
No, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen to fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Mike 8. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 8. Man, I got you.
Now on 2nd and 16, Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Andy Isabella. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past over through guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
24 is the mic. You ain't going nowhere. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 24 is the mic. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go again.
Back to the air on second down. Eason, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for no
so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Eason. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin, because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay, because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect us. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing again. Eason.
Right here.
Open man is Ross, complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
Eason's pass complete to
John Ross. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Panthers 42. Falcons 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here,
Jamal
right at the 30-yard line.
Return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Motion. Hey, 43, 15. Cover it. There we go, Mike 20.
From the 38, Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Mike 20.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Troy Pride. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Joker.
On 1st down, Hines. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
One's the mic. Watch one. Double dog. That's the way.
Now it's Hines. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Tight end's right. Easy. Down, 3 down. Mike 8. Check Mike.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Andy Isabella on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Panthers 49, Falcons 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognized that he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Harris has it over the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
43-yard line.
Mike 8. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Mike 8. Yellow. Tackles.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Brings up
when you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
By Shaquem Griffin.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
By Shaquem
well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
3 down. Odd. 15. Watch twist.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again.
Sacked.
Frank Clark. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
Harris, the ball
6
carrier.
yards to pick up, and that's a
He's
first down.
At the 20-yard
So many teams
line.
want to throw the ball in this
It's a gain of
situation
6.
nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough
first down.
confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Tarvarius Moore on the
No
tackle.
gain on the play there. Second
No gain
down.
on the play. 2nd and
Thanks
10.
for joining us here on
At
a
the
Thursday
20-yard
night in
line.
the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Watch the pass.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
In on the stop, it was the UCF product Shaquem Griffin. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Let's get it.
My game. Y'all not ready.
Now Mahomes.
Check tight. Check tight.
This one caught by Isabella. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They run with Hines. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Joey Bosa, the Pro Bowler, in there to get him to the ground.
It's now 3rd down.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Mike 8.
Too little, Cupcake.
15. My game.
Coming for you.
Mike 8.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That ball complete to Isabella. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18 from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We got 3 down.
Mike 8.
Mahomes going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
My game. Hey, 57.
Watch the twist.
Mike 8.
Let's go, baby. We need turnovers. Get that ball.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart with points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback in a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Eason's pass.
3 yards the game there, second down. You got the big lead defensively.
3-yard pickup.
Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Play action. It's Eason. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Pride. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Panthers.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Troy Pride. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Down pass.
Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Mike 8, exit. Mike 8. Hey, check. Mike.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll just toss it away.
The keeper.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. On that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Good.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run again with Harris. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
4 down. Check. 24 is the mic.
Off play action. Eason. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
A loss of
that
5
right
yards.
now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
On the return, here's Agnew. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10.
42-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the fourth quarter. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
Troy Pride on the
I don't know if
tackle.
it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. All right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage. And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Buying time to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Let's go. 70 Lion. I'm coming. I'm coming. Warrior 70. Let's pick it up.
Operating from the gun. Eason dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
2nd down. Here's Eason. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
The 2nd down.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 18-yard line.
They run again with Hines. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Mike 8. Yellow. It's our time, guys. It's our time. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter do the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
21.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Panthers, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.